Hi. So, if you are a youth, Indian youth, between the age of 16 to 30 years of age, and you are someone who plans to live in India and build a career here, build a life here, so this video can possibly help you look at the things in a more clearer way. I'll try my best to do that. And so yeah, uh, connecting to the roots is one of the most important things if you plan to build a life in India itself. If you're someone who's been born and brought up here, and if you wish to continue and build a life here in India, connecting to your roots is one of the best things you can ever do. Okay, if you're also someone who plans to build your own business or something of your own, who wishes to do something of your own, one of the best things you can do is to connect to your roots. Learn the history, the original history, not the ones that we've been taught about the invaders and the people in the countries who uh, colonized us, yeah. But the true history, okay, the true history of this land, okay, this eternal land. And even I would say, even understand the geopolitics a little bit, where the countries are standing at, what has roughly been their history and what has been our history, and certain things that we do that we do here, how they have been developed uh, with the past generations. Okay, so when we read about those things, I like, this is like one of the things that are of my interest. So when I read about that, what I realize is that India currently is sitting on a gold mine, and we do not realize it. The reason why is India lacking behind in certain things. India is still 7% at 7% growth rate per year, whereas the other countries are not doing so, or are not on that track. Again, we'll stick on the topic. So why is that? Is because we believe in sustainable growth, right? So let's say, if you are someone who is planning to do something of their own, to make a life here, ठीक है, connect to your roots. Then the second thing is, if you're planning to build your own business, okay, everything will help you here, because what here we value healthy things, and those things are readily available to us at cheaper rates. Whereas in the outside western worlds, the more nicer the stuff, the value increases. Sorry, are you understanding? The thing is that in India, the things that are essential, the things that are good, are comparatively cheaper. I mean, I'll just give you one example, that the millets. Okay, so even if you go in the villages, like the deep, जो बहुत एकदम प्रॉपर गांव जैसे है जगह है, there even right now people are consuming millets. Okay, and millets were, पहले हम लोग ने सबने नकार दिया, ये क्या बाजरी जवार ये सब सबने कर लिया, ठीक है. Now the world is like, the normal product is, let's say, 50, so now they are like millet based cookies, and they are charging it at a higher price. Are you understanding? So outside world values the good things, because those things are not readily available in their countries. No country is as rich in producing different amount of grains, fruits, as this land is, okay, I mean, not that no country is good at it, but I'm saying here we have like a huge potential, huge variety, okay. I'm sure there might be other places too, but it's still rich in so many ways, in so many varieties. So, and now the demand for millet cookies, millet based snacks, and everything, or certain products, like, these things are increasing. Recently I had seen that, the Kolhapuri chappals got famous in the Vogue thing and something like that I had read, okay. So what we are not realizing is that for us, that is, readily available, and it's like cheaper, and where we are, focusing on the outer things, we are sitting on a gold mine. We already have everything that we need, but what we fail at is packaging it in a beautiful way or branding it in a greater way. That's where we lack. Or these, or not even these, majorly we uh, fail to showcase the value of the gold that we hold in our hands. I hope I'm able to explain this. It's not the packaging and branding, but basically we fail to show it to the world that, this is the real gold, this is the real thing. These laddus that we prepare at our house, my mother makes khajur and dry fruit mixed laddus, okay. There's nothing khajur, and there's like dry fruit, crushed dry fruits, and I don't know what some things she adds, but just the pure, no sugar, nothing, okay, just khajur, dry fruits, and all that. Such type of laddus in Australia, my sister was telling me this, where she has lived there for certain years. She was telling me that in a cafe, such type of energy balls, okay, was selling for $6 per piece. And here I asked my mom that, for like एक किलो खजूर में कितना बन जाएगा पीस, और आधे किलो खजूर में, एंड शी वाज लाइक, हाँ, इतने इतने में इतना बन जाएगा, इतने. एंड आई वाज लाइक, 300 रुपये में कितने लड्डू बन जाएंगे? Because $6 is around 300 rupees, if I'm not wrong. I'm confused, but I think it's somewhere around 300 rupees. I'll have to check. But the Australian dollar is around 55 rupees. 55, yeah, Indian rupees, $1. So apart from that, so if one energy ball, that is our khajur laddu that we've been eating since our childhood, can sell for $6, how much will our Indian dresses sell for? Or, something unique handicraft will sell for? The Indian art business or the art market is also, increasing. If you see the global art how do I explain this? I'm not having words. थोड़ा जैसे जो दूसरी कंट्रीज़ के आर्ट वगैरह है उनमें डिप आ गई है, ठीक है, वो कम सेल हो रहा है. जो अपना भारत का है, अपना, वो चीज़ों में अब डिमांड बढ़ गई है. मैं ये बताना चाह रही हूँ आपको, ठीक है. द प्रॉब्लम इज़ कि हम ये चीज़ को समझ नहीं पा रहे. But imagine if this generation does not make that mistake, if this generation realizes it कि भाई हम वो हैं जो हम ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट है सब चीज़ से, ठीक है. अगेन I will get a lot of comments. I could get that, there are many problems and all that. But one thing I want to tell to all those people who keep repeating the problems of India, that one thing I want to tell them, that see, India is a civilization, ठीक है. वो गिरा उठा वो चलते रहेगा. It is eternal. Understand this. There are problems, but India is slowly growing. ठीक है. I'll tell you how I personally see India. I see the entire India as my home. Entire India is my home. It's our home. So if something goes wrong, you don't bash, you don't sell the whole house. No, you repair the things, you repair the paint, you repair the bulbs, you repair the whatever is wrong, or you get new stuff, you know. But it's still our own house. It's like India is like an old palace. And currently there are many issues. It's not maintained nicely, but it is still a palace. If maintained nicely, it can bring in money. Since money is currently extremely important, money is not everything, but it is still so important. क्या आप करोगे? Money के बिना कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Currently, I am myself, thinking of building a business and starting from very small, very, very small. ठीक है? So all I want to say is that anyone who is planning to do their own thing here, it is best that you connect to something. If you're trying to find an idea or a niche to build a business in, it is best you connect with your roots. Then you find out that what the demand is in the global market, and if you can reach that demand easily, because the manufacturer in the business sets the price, is what I've learned in the work that I have done, or the lessons that I've been taught by my father and my uncle. So if anything in this video you felt like not right or whatever, I'm happy to chat about it, talk about it. But if we understand the value what we have, and then we make it available to the world, nothing like it. And I wish, this is one of my dreams, that my generation can do this, because we've got the tools, we've got the power, we've got everything. Brains तो है ही, इतना है कि we are in bulk exporting it outside. That burns my heart, to be very honest. That's for another video. But what I'm trying to say, I hope I was able to put my thoughts in अच्छे से आप लोग को मैं समझा पाई रहूँगी कि मैं क्या बोलना चाह रही हूँ. बट यही चीज़ है कि जो अपने पास रेडीली अवेलेबल है, जिसका वैल्यू हम नहीं देख पा रहे, अगर हम उसकी वैल्यू देख लेंगे तो बाहर बैठे लोग जो इस चीज़ को सच में वैल्यू करते हैं, क्योंकि उनके पास वो नहीं है, तो हम इसको अच्छे खासे वे में उन तक प्रोवाइड कर सकते, जिससे अपना हम घर भी बढ़िया से चला सकते, उनको भी अच्छी चीज़ मिलेगी, वो भी खुश, हम भी खुश. इंडिया ग्रोज, द वर्ल्ड ग्रोज. दैट्स इट. भारत बढ़ेगा, विश्व चलेगा. I love my country. This is my bit that I'm trying, and I don't know, I just, this one thing that I follow: dare to dream, but care to achieve. Dare to dream, but care to achieve. So this is my bit, and this is a small step. This video is a very small step that I am taking towards that whole vision, and I hope it helps someone. And